The Earth, the planet where we live. Trees, rivers, lakes, animals, and oceans. Everything in this planet is linked. Nothing is self sufficient. The Earth is based on the balance, where every living being exists by the existence of another living being. It took over 4 billion years to make life. Human beings appeared only 200,000 years ago. In this time, we have achieved impossible, breaking the balance that is essential to life. Today we are going to show one great problem, the trash. For one, something unuseful, but for others represent great quantities of money. But the question is, how trash affects us?
Waste, rubbish, trash, junk, or garbage, depending on the type of material or the original terminology, is an unwanted or undesired material or substance. It may consist of the unwanted materials left over from a manufacturing process or from a community and household activities. The material may be discarded or accumulated, stored or treated prior to being discarded or recycled. It is also used to describe something we use inefficiently or inappropriately.
Trash is becoming a larger and larger problem for us and for the environment. As we continue to waste more and more, we use more natural resources and increase pollution in our world. Unfortunately, there are some rather large costs associated with landfills. The impact can differ with access roads that can be damaged by heavy vehicles, scavengers, and irritants such as dust, pesticides, noise, and odors that can be harmful to the population.
For this documentary, we decided to focus in all the metropolitan area of Toluca Valley, which is integrated by the municipality of Toluca, Metepec, Sinacantepec, Lerma, and Tenango del Valle. We have chosen this specific area because it is considered by the INEGI as the 5th most populated metropolitan zone in Mexico, being the 4th most polluted zone in Mexico after bigger cities such as Guadalajara, Monterrey, and Mexico City. Also, this valley has the characteristic to be one of the cities that produce more tons of trash every year.
Our purpose is to show negative actions people do that provoke this problem, such as leaving trash in the streets and the consequences of illegal dumps, as well as showing the actions that the government makes to avoid this situation, focusing mainly in the staff that every day, as part of their job, has direct contact with the trash.
I remember that day we were in the search of the landfill in Toluca. In a point, we were sort of lost. Like, we asked to a lot of people where this landfill was. And finally, searching in 2 roads, we could find the landfill. You can say it was a dusty place, and it had very qualified people inside of it. They treat us with a lot of respect. In the first moment we arrived, the policeman talked with the person in charge, that was Licenciado de Leon. He was not a very good host and kicked us out of the facilities. We finally found a man willing to talk. He told us that in that point of time, the syndicate of workers was in trouble because it was the change of government, so they couldn't give like interviews to anybody, so they refused to take this interview.
etapa de que va empezando el cabildo municipal y y estamos casi culminando con el periodo de sindical. Entonces ahorita está bien difícil, jóvenes, está bien difícil. ¿Por qué? Porque no podemos dar entrevistas ni nada. Mejor, gracias. Y aquí hay más personal que no es que no está de entrada al ayuntamiento. Okay, muchas gracias.
It is very important to eradicate this problem in Toluca because it is the main cause of other environmental problems. The first problem that trash causes is the global warming, considering that after the degradation of the trash, the majority of the toxic elements that a product have are not degenerated in its chemical compounds. Only these toxic compounds are evaporated and get up to the atmosphere, performing as greenhouse gases, provoking the global warming and at the same time the destruction of the ozone layer.
However, not only this situation affects the environment, but also affect the health. According to recent studies from the World Health Organization, air pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide, methane, and other toxic compounds play an important role in the development of asthma, allergies, and other respiratory diseases.
Finally, I would like to mention that trash is becoming a huge problem in our community, and as part of this community, we have to deal with this problem every day. This problem has a lot of consequences to us, such as affection in our health, our environment, our wellness, and even our life equality. So, we as part of this society have to give and find solutions to reduce it, because it's our obligation and it's a way of helping ourselves.